Welcome to another edition of Smalltalk for You. Last time I looked at startup actions in a Smalltalk, it was Pharaoh when I looked at the startup loader. In VisualWorks, you have more flexibility, but probably not as many constraints on it in the sense that there is no specific startup loader with a specific set of things it does. Instead, there are a set of command line options that allow you to do a number of things that are pretty cool, and they're development time, and there are some of them that are runtime. The ones I'm going to look at now are more useful for development time. In particular, look at this command line. I have a little batch file, which is why I have start BW, that just goes out and finds my executable for me. Visual.im -cnf configurationfiles.st, and what that's going to do is it's going to start my image, and it's going to then look for a file called configurationfiles.st, and any parcels listed in that, one per line, are going to be loaded. And once it finishes up here, you'll see that I'm loading the net client stuff. So once that's in, let's go ahead and open up configurationfiles.st. So we'll do File, Open. And we'll do configurationfiles.st, and here it is. So you can see what I could do is I could list any number of parcel files, and that way when I started up my image, I could start it with this command line switch and then have a basic development image just fire right up for me. And you can see over here in the documentation, if you go to appdevguide.pdf and on page 32, this is 7.8, it might vary some by version, but if you find this area, command line options, you can see there are a whole bunch of things. I'm using the .cnf. You can list individual parcel files with -pcl. You can file stuff in with -filein, and there are a whole bunch of other things you can do, including just putting Smalltalk on the command line, where you might have to double quote things, especially if you're on Windows. Keep in mind the spaces are going to get interpreted in a funny way on Windows. So, that's about it for today. Until next time, have fun with whatever Smalltalk you're using.